Hey everyone, I currently have a special going on, a 2020 special, 20 minutes of a psychic tarot reading and 20 minutes of an astrology natal chart, birth chart overview reading, okay, where I read your most important placements. If you would be interested in this special, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I would love to read for you. I'd be so excited. I always say it's so important to get a birth chart reading and a psychic tarot reading at the same time. So I felt I should, compromise and give you guys, a special to help kind of drive that point home. So once again, I have a 2020 special going on, 20 minutes of a psychic tarot reading. You can ask 1 to 5 questions of your choice, and a 20-minute birth chart, astrology natal chart overview reading where I look at your most important placements and give you a rundown, most likely of your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, your Mercury, your Jupiter. Maybe not your Jupiter, depends on the questions you ask in your psychic tarot reading, but probably your Lilith, your North Node, your South Node. We'll get into those, and maybe a couple of your houses. Like, for example, if you ask a love question, I'll probably look at your 5th house and your 7th house, which are related to love. If you ask a question about work, I'll probably look at your 10th house and your Saturn, which are related to career. So once again, check those out on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, 2020 for $55. Thank you for listening and watching, and I look forward to doing your reading for you. The number 1 most social zodiac sign. So this video is for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, your Mercury, your Jupiter, your Uranus, your Pluto, your Saturn, your 1st through 12th house, your North Node, your South Node, your Chiron, your Vesta. Basically, if you have this zodiac sign anywhere in your chart, your birth chart, then this is for you. Okay? Thank you guys for listening and watching. If you would like your own personal psychic tarot reading or birth chart, astrology natal chart reading from me, contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I would love to read for you. And thank you for listening and watching. Of course, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. And also, I would love it if you would follow me on my social media pages. So the number 1 most social zodiac sign. Of course, there are many zodiac signs that are very social, but there's one in particular that I think really knows how to work a crowd. And I'll give you a few moments to kind of take your guess of what that is, okay? Okay, so I think I heard Libra, I think I heard Gemini, I think I heard Aquarius, I think I heard Pisces, I think I heard Scorpio, Leo, Aries, but in my opinion, the number 1 most social zodiac sign is actually Aquarius. So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus actually rules friends and acquaintances. So Aquarius is, for that fact, tend to have a lot of different friends and acquaintances. They are very, very social. They're very intellectual. They're an air sign, so they have a lot to talk about a lot of the times, or not just they have a lot to talk about. They have a wider range of interests, typically. Okay, so it's one thing that I find amazing about Aquarius is that not only do they have a lot of friends, but they have a lot of different types of friends. Because Aquariuses tend to be so eccentric themselves and have have many interests, in different kind of things they're into, but also they're not afraid to show different sides of themselves. Like, they don't kind of put themselves in a box. So I think that kind of appeals to a lot of different people. Now, Uranus also rules, our how we approach our personal goals and our aspirations in our life. It rules our, ability to kind of be innovative and to kind of go against the grain a bit. It rules rebellion. All right, it rules change and unpredictability as well. It also rules technology. So in that realm, Aquarius is going to be very ahead of the curve in a lot of ways too. So, you know, Aquariuses are like the ultimate socialite. They're very inventive, you know, so they're the kind of people, remember, they're, you know, associated as being like the mad scientist or the alien. They can create something out of like thin air, you know. Or, you know, the alchemist, you know, the one who kind of brings the water, you know, the water bearer to those who are thirsty, right, who are in need of water. So Aquariuses are also ruled by Saturn, though. So Saturn rules our status in society. It rules our sense of responsibility. It rules our desire to be successful, and it also rules time, karma, the past. So Aquariuses also have a deep need to be successful as well. And they really like being successful in their friend group. They like being leaders in you know, in groups. All right. They're really charismatic. They're smart. They're dynamic. So they have all the great qualities of being a leader. But sometimes Aquariuses can be their own worst enemy in thinking that, you know, they're not as amazing as or as great as they really are. You know, so sometimes Aquariuses need that kind of energy of a group to kind of, you know, rev them up, you know, and kind of get their energy going. And to kind of remind them and let them know of who they are. So they kind of like, you know, attention in that way, which is interesting because they kind of have difficulty with like one-on-one relationships. And if you resonate with this and you're not an Aquarius, then you may totally have Aquarius, you know, Venus, or like Aquarius in your 5th house or your 7th house or something like that, you know, when it relates to like relationships. Or you may have Aquarius in your Uranus, actually, or your Neptune. That could also affect, you know, your one-on-one relationships. But also if you have Neptune and Capricorn, because that's Saturn. But, you know, on staying on topic with Aquarius is very, very social. Very, you know, they may have a lot of friends, you know, but at times they may sometimes feel like no one really knows the true them. Like no one really knows. Like there are very few people who know, you know, like an Aquarius may have a lot of friends, but there are very few people who really, really know that Aquarius, you know, in terms of like behind closed doors, what they do, how they feel, what they wear, what they think, you know, like truly think, what truly wear, truly feel, you know, those types of things. What they eat when no one's looking, you know, what they do when no one's looking. Like no one really knows that side of Aquarius, which is the true side of Aquarius, and the true side of anyone. So you may also have Moon in Aquarius if you resonate with this energy, okay, or with this message. But otherwise, thank you guys for listening and watching. If you would like your own personal reading from me, remember to contact me on my website, whether it's a psychic tarot reading, a birth chart reading, or more. LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Of course, please like this video, share with your friends and family, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell next to the subscribe button, and thank you guys for listening and watching. I'll catch you in the next video, okay? Also follow me on my Instagram at Lamarr Townsend, and on my Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official. Namaste, love and light. You've been wanting to get a reading from me? Well, it's easy. Let's go through it together. So all you do is you visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, and you can visit the site on your computer or on your phone, and you click the store button right here at the top of the page, and here are all my services that I offer. I do candle offerings and all different types of birth chart readings and psychic tarot readings, messages from your spirit guides, and so much more. So you click the one that you want, you click the pay with PayPal button, and it'll take you to the PayPal page where you can pay for your reading. Now, you'll hear from me within 24 hours, you know, for your reading confirmation, and then I'll get your reading back to you within a 48-hour period. Usually, you know, it's, you know, a day or less, okay? So I look forward to reading for you. Thank you for your support.
have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight. Wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight. Wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night dressed in vintage satin so tight.